Every morning at exactly 6:30, Kenji left his tiny apartment wearing the same worn-out uniform. He wasn't a businessman. He wasn't a CEO. He cleaned office buildings. His monthly salary was just enough to pay his rent, buy simple meals, and survive. His co-workers often laughed at him. "Why don't you buy a better phone? You're almost 30. Don't you want a nicer apartment?" But Kenji always smiled and said nothing. Every evening, after returning home, he opened a small notebook. Inside, he carefully wrote every yen he had earned and every yen he had spent. No purchase was too small. A bottle of water, a train ticket, a cup of coffee. One rainy evening, an elderly woman noticed him writing in a cafe. Curious, she asked, "What are you writing every day?" Kenji smiled. "It's called Kakeibo." She nodded with a smile. "So you understand the secret." Kenji looked surprised. "The secret? The secret isn't earning more," she said. "It's knowing where your money goes." From that day on, Kenji became even more disciplined. Before buying anything, he asked himself 4 simple questions. Do I really need this? Can I afford it? Will it improve my life? Could I live without it? Sometimes he wanted expensive shoes. Sometimes he wanted the newest phone. Sometimes he almost gave in. But every time he looked at his notebook, instead of buying unnecessary things, he saved a little more. It wasn't much, sometimes only a few hundred yen, but he never skipped a month. Years passed. His friends received promotions. Their salaries doubled. So did their spending. Luxury apartments, car loans, credit card debt, weekend shopping, expensive vacations. From the outside, they looked successful. Inside, many were living paycheck to paycheck. Kenji's life looked almost unchanged. He still lived simply, still cooked at home, still carried the same notebook. But something invisible was happening. His savings slowly grew. He began investing a small amount every month. The growth was slow, almost impossible to notice, but time became his greatest ally. 10 years later, one friend lost his job. Another couldn't pay his debts. Someone else had to sell his car. One afternoon, they met Kenji again. He looked exactly the same. Simple clothes, simple smile, simple life. Out of curiosity, one friend asked, "How are you doing financially?" Kenji quietly showed them a statement from his investment account. Silence filled the room. The janitor they once laughed at had quietly built a fortune. Not because he earned the highest salary, not because he won the lottery, not because he took huge risks. He became wealthy because he mastered one habit. Every yen had a purpose. Every decision had intention. His notebook had done more than track money. It had changed the way he thought. As the friends sat in silence, they finally realized something. Getting rich isn't about impressing other people. It's about making thousands of small decisions that your future self will thank you for. The Japanese method called Kakeibo isn't magic. It's simply the habit of giving every coin a purpose. And sometimes, the smallest notebook can build the biggest fortune.